Hello, peeps. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're listening to me from. I greet you, specially. My name is Oziejo for Ijele. I was going through the interview that the elder sister of that guy who murdered that girl last week and cut off her head. I was listening to the interview that the elder sister was asking the guy some questions bordering why he did what he did. I'm shocked at some level of upbringing. Let me use myself as an instance. In that interview, the elder sister said she could at least, that in their house, they know whom they are dating. Everybody knows whom everybody is dating. Like, they don't hide their men from the house, and brother, sister knows the boyfriend of everybody or girlfriend of everybody. That's okay. I don't have a problem with that. It is even supposed to be like that. There is some kind of effrontery that I didn't gather well whilst growing up. The ability of a girl to be able to go out when her senior sister or senior brother is around and sleep out from on a Friday, like the interview was going, and sleep out on Friday. You didn't come back on Sunday. You slept on Sunday, you slept there on Monday, then you came back on Tuesday. That it's not once, it's not twice. It happens once in a while. And because they know whom she's dating, it wasn't a problem. So they didn't start looking for her early enough. Like early. There was no need to look for her per se. And I'm asking, do you know that me, as Oziome Ejiofor, next 2 months, I'll be 40 years. In my home in Norfija, it's actually the first time, this Christmas is actually the first time that I am sleeping out of my father's home when my elder brother is around. You know why? Because he encouraged me to. Considering their word and considering the kind of multitude that I have, that I cannot contain. In fact, he supported me to go somewhere else and sleep somewhere else so that I don't bring him too many costs and bring myself too many bills that I cannot carry. What I'm saying is, since I became a full-blown woman, I have never dared to sleep out when Dan is around, or when Azubike is around, or when Pati is around. I haven't ever. I haven't tried it before. No matter where I go to, once we are back for Christmas, once we are in the village for the festive season, I can stay outside until whatever time. They don't mind. They don't care. But they know I will surely return home. Also, they just know that I will surely come home. So I was surprised to hear that a girl can actually step out of their house where her senior brothers or senior sisters stay in the same house and sleep out. Complete. And sleep out on a Friday, on a Saturday, on a Sunday, on a Monday, even after on Tuesday. Yay! Wow! John Apana touch. I never gathered this kind of morale for my life. Even normal kwanangida that a girl goes to her boyfriend's house and stay. Koje becharungokwe. Eli pai una. Kedugume. Like, where will you tell Dan that you're coming from? And will you even tell Kendo that you're coming from? Mba, Ume mezuria. I never try am. Now this Christmas be the first time that I was able to sleep out of home when my elder brother is around. And before I do that, yay, and abanombo, keep his food in order in a very wonderful flask. Make sure that he eats in the morning very well, and possibly keep the food really warm in the evening. And mandate Umwejima to watch out for him in case I'm not around. When he comes in, they should serve him food so that he will eat very well. Well, seriously, guys, I didn't try this in Jos. When I was living in Jos, I have never ever gone to any man's house to sleep. Hey, knowing Joy is around, my mom, my mother. Yeah. If you follow my program, I will tell you that I lied in my life only once for my mom. And I lied that I was going for a night vigil. Little did my mom know that Daddy Shoki was in town, that there was a show in University of Jos that I wanted to go for. And then I lied I was going for a vigil, a night vigil. Mwawacha trouser man carried draper and covered it up and whisked away. I went to that show. I didn't know they would pay money to enter the show. Oko dekam. I didn't enter the show after all. Daddy Shoki, I didn't see. I was only hearing noise until the fight began. Of course, if there is show in Unijos, is always ending with a fight. Until I started seeing bottle everywhere. No taxi, no bike. In my entire life, I'm not sure I've ever caught cold like that night. Oyi to charamu, You know how Jos used to be. I caught cold that my mouth was blinking like this, like breathing like this. My fingernails couldn't bend. It was all straight like this. I'll never forget that lie. Just to go and watch Daddy Shoki. That was the one and only lie that I told my mom. But guess what? Somebody saw me there. One Uchenna, Onyawa, he saw me there. And my mom was giving Uchenna food as Nwanenkem. My mom is from Ufma. Nwanenkem, she was taking care of the guy. Everything was all right. But she didn't know that the guy was striking me. Nobody knew that guy in Arazolomo behind. We were just doing Jewo Kanamma like as if everything was all right. And when he saw me in that Daddy Shoki's show, let me break the camel's back for once. I'm grown, so I can say what I want to say for sure. The guy now said, if I don't give him, that he's going to tell my mom. Give you what? Dume? In a magic. I won't give you. Tell her. I was thinking my mouth Ibaka could save me. I didn't know that this boy meant it. The next day, A lot happened that night. It was such a very tough and long night. One guy, Tony, his father is chasing me. Him too is chasing me. I don't even know how to even tell the boy that your father is chasing me. An army man. That day I met the guy there. There was no way to go home. There was no bike. There was no anything. No taxi. What do I do? Nowhere to hide. The cold was too much. I followed that guy home to their house. Very beautiful house. At night, in the middle of the night, this guy, Shali Jenadume, we didn't talk about something like that. I just came home with you. Amami Hanako. When I said no, he tried to do this one by force. I said no. When I hit the mirror there, the mirror everywhere. Standing mirror. Standing mirror. Yes, sir. The mother and father of the boy came out from the main house into the boy's BQ, where the boy is. Behold, the boy just came out and pretended like nothing was happening. I hid inside the room and also pretended everything was all right. The guy succeeded. I said no, that there was no light. He just mistakenly hit the mirror and the mirror broke. He sounded very normal. Knowing his mother and father were already awake, he now respected himself in trying to Jane Adume again. In the morning, hey, Ozioma, how will I go? This mother and father do not even want to go to church. The boy insisted that I will stay in that house until his mother and father vanishes to church. Me, we go Daddy Shoki. Me, we go night vigil. Me, we go night vigil. We're supposed to come house at least by 5 or 6 a.m. But I didn't come home by 5. I didn't come back from night vigil by 6. I didn't come back from night vigil by 7, 8, and 9. Hey! I could die, wake up. Behold, I just heard the gate man open the door. The father and mother moved to church. Hey! Also, I just carried the wrapper that I was tying. Changed to skirt. Uje, I followed through. If they didn't even see me from their side mirror. Because I followed through. I don't want what happened at night to happen again. I followed through. And I got home. Ogobai, my late sister. Ogo said, Ma said, I should cook rice. Ma has gone to church by 9, and I wasn't home by 9. Hey, the lie goes strong. And she waited for me to come home so that I cook the rice before she goes to church by 9, because she normally goes to church by 7. For my sake, she didn't see me 6, 7, 8, 9. Then she went to church and then dropped the heavy message for me. I cooked the rice. Ogon knew I did a lot of bad things at night, but she didn't want to say anything. I don't even know whether she was for me or against me. At that point, I didn't care. But I don't fuck up, besides I don't fuck up. Ma finished her church service and returned home. And Ozigene. If I fuck up, you go pity my name. Ozi, anapogo Ozigene de. Biakeri. Ishi ni gara kone. Ma gara moka. Shi ega na nke oyi mwanyi. Mu rahụrụ ụra kwari mgbe njitete ka njinata. She knew I was lying. But she also knows I wasn't a liar. So she doesn't even know which to believe at that time, at that point. She knew I was lying. But because I have never been a liar, she didn't want to argue this one lie, this very one lie. Ozioma na where. All she believed was, Ozu I will catch you. Another lie, you should be okay for Bobia. I will catch you. After escaping that particular lie on that Sunday, I was thinking everything was all right. The idiot Uchenna, the very useless Uchenna. The next morning, Monday, I've just gone to school and returned back. Entered the shop. Went to get rice. Candy and no one rice. The idiot came in. And came to sit down on the same table with me. Because the front table, people hardly sit there. The sun ray comes directly to the table. So, he just came and joined me. I was thinking, I knew he threatened he was going to tell Ma that he saw me in Daddy Shoki the previous day. And he must have known that I lied because she won't be around and I'll sleep outside. He now said, am I going to give him what he said I should give him, or should he tell Ma? I said, I'm not going to give you. Tell him, Ma. I swear this boy called my mother and told my mother before my very presence that he saw me in Daddy Shoki yesterday. That he almost beat me up. That he doesn't know what I am trying to turn into. The rice turned into gravel in my mouth. My mom was devastated. She didn't believe I lied with God's name. She didn't believe I went to sleep outside or said I was going to church and then went to watch Daddy Shoki. She didn't even know whether I saw Daddy Shoki or not, but that lie alone was too heavy for her to carry. My mom almost broke down and said, Ozi, hi, Kai, mama na mama oh. And said to me, Ozi, when did you begin to lie? Did you actually even want to lie and use the name of God to lie? Hi. Hi. She didn't say anything again. She didn't say anything again. She just turned and she left. But my mom didn't know that the reason the idiot Uchenna, Azibike's friend, casted me was because I refused to sleep with him. Then the real hatred now began. Squarely. And trust me when I hate you, oh my Jesus, you would be better not created. If I hate you, I am that fierce. The same way my smile is the same way my heart is when I lock up on you. I hated him to the brim. Of course, he knows I hate him. When you gave me my way, I give him way. If he's coming and sees me, he takes another part. Because I can go gaga when I'm angry. Ma, we came back in the evening. My mom asked me, why did I do what I did? I said, the only one thing I remembered I told my mom was, Ma, Biko, it will never happen again. I did it. But I promise you that it will never ever happen again. I'll never lie again to you. Hey. My mom didn't beat me, oh. Surprisingly. Because I didn't tell her the other part of the story. It was a very long night for me. So that gave me serious phobia for sleeping outside first. Miafozikwe without consent. So when I see girls being able to move away from their homes, knowing that their seniors are around, either their first son or the second, even the immediate. Azibike is my immediate brother, and he senior me with 6 years. But seriously, I know if he stand with man, make Kenneth they pass. Like Mbeneto, like when I be Chiquito. I know fit, they no bomb me well. Kazibike na agafe, kamuna nwoke kakoro. I swear I must discharge that man and I must run, enter house. That's the kind of family I am from. Girls get mind, oh. Girls get mind. I'm telling you all the truth. I'm saying in the last 39 years and a half, I say next 2 months, I go day 40. My elder brothers, my sister cannot be in the house, in the village, and I go somewhere else and sleep. It never happen. It never ever happened in my home, in Jos, and it cannot even happen in anywhere. This was the very first time. And like I said, it was Dan who encouraged me to please leave home and go somewhere else and lie down and sleep. He doesn't want to entertain people that the town is not so palatable for everybody because of this whole insecurity thing, kidnapping thing, and the rest of it. You go weigh your kidnap value before you go know whether waiting and they tell you not true. Omo, that's the first time I went to Umunze and found myself in Las Pinas and had a very good sleep. Aside that, since I started being a human being till now, except nobody is in that home, it's only me, then I'll say, hey, I'm hanging out, and then I'll sleep there. But if there is a man or a woman in my home, they never born me well, oh. Okwamananka, they no born you well. It's a bear. Like, we don't have money to go outside and sleep or go outside and, have a good time. And that's why you have a good time and then you don't know what time it is to go home. Are you mad? You in Ayala. And then my senior brother will be around. Then you go outside and go and sleep. Your head no correct. I don't know whether he will quarrel me or I don't know whether Kenneth will beat me or maybe at this my age or but really I've never tried it really. Maybe because of the fear that I grew up with. I don't know if that has affected me. But seriously, I can go anywhere and stay till any time, but definitely would have to return home. Except nobody is in that home. Then I won't bother coming to the home at all. I'll just go and go to where I want to go to. So guys, what is the reason for this narration? That this doesn't happen with me doesn't mean I'm a good girl. Oh. Don't get it twisted. I'm a very bad girl, badass chick. But I don't know, for some reason, I think I grew up well. I grew up with fear. I grew up well. I just know I grew up well. There are things I don't do. There are things I do. And my family will even swear that, somewhat. They won't swear entirely that I can't do it, but they will say somewhat, somehow. but I know maybe I can do it, but nobody will smell a rat. I know how to cover my stuff. I know how to guard my territory. When a girl has grown shoulders and grown so much wings that she can begin to sleep out when her senior brothers or senior sisters are around, I'm not so pleased with it. It could be a way of life. It could be a way of life. It could be upbringing. It could be that it's a free world in that family. It's nothing really in that family. But seriously, I think it's not so cool with me. Though I grew up fearfully, it's not so cool with me. I can't do it. I really cannot. Upon I'm old, but I really cannot. If my senior brother is not around, sometimes I'll need to psych him to know whether he's even coming back. To know how late I would stay outside so that he won't come back before me. That's how dreaded, fearful I am. I don't want him to return home before me. I would need to say, brother, I cooked this thing, how far now? Are you not coming back to eat? Just to psych his head and know when he's coming back. If he's coming back early, then I'll need to come back early so that I can give him food. If he's coming back late, then I'll put the food in the flask. Then I'll lie down. I'll come back before him and lie down and make sure that the food is in his room so that he would see the food when he returns. He won't need to wake me up. But I have never ventured stepping out and sleeping out when any of my seniors are around. Hi. You go hard, though. I don't think it's something that is achievable. Seriously, I think I don't grow past them, but it go really hard. Except there is an event in Ikunem in my maternal home or somewhere, then I tell them that I'm going out, I'm not coming back. Then from there, if you go just flex my thing, I go travel out, go somewhere, go flex. But I will just keep a story of where I am going to. Then they will know I am not coming back. That's the bottom line. They will just know I am not coming back. But that doesn't mean that I will exceed the next day. Except I've gone. I cannot even exceed the next day knowing that he's around. He not go walk. If this family who lost this girl to her boyfriend, if it were my kind of family, I think the discovery would have even started early because once my brother doesn't see me in the morning, he calls my phone straight up. He will just psych me to know what's up with me. Are you all right? Yes. Where are you now? Are you not coming back? What will you cook? They will just want to know what's up with me. Not that without me they can't be, or without them I can't be, but I just think it's just this upbringing that we have. I come from a very lovely family. So if your daughters go out, encourage them, please. Like I said the other day, they should share their live location, but using the map. They should not go out and continually sleep out. Men, do men know they run? Oda aboso. Ibe charu ngobere okwe na odibakwa echi. Echi kwapu ije kwa becharukwa onya botu ya. You cannot just go out and go kwarangida without coming back. Omo. And you see, these things that you did not do early, you cannot even start doing it at old age. You cannot start doing it at old age. When I remember I have my little kid at home who will be searching for me until night, 10, 11. Mommy, are you not coming back? You know, they are all big. These children are not children. They know everything. Mommy, are you not coming back? I've been looking out for you. You will just hit the road and come back because you know somebody is awake and waiting for you. He will, when you come back the next day, oh, mommy, you didn't come back yesterday. Where went you? He will ask you that kind of question. Jidena will ask. So that has also molded me into like being home. I just do normal things. Whether someone is watching or not. My head is correct. Very seriously. I'm not saying this to patronize anybody. I am fine. But I think my head is very correct. I think I grew up well. And really, really, I think it's pleasing to the soul. No matter where my brothers are, as I speak to you, they can tell you what I am doing at interval. Yeah, it's not a joke. They can actually say what I am likely to be doing at interval. It's just very recently that I stopped placing plenty calls and gisting plenty and talking plenty and allow everybody to be, because people get their own issues. Otherwise, I say it's a conference call of talk like this. It's really taking a long time. It takes a long time before we even stop talking. Ezigbo talk boy. Val. Always in the house, I swear. Ezigbo talk Igbo. Despite the exposure, orientation, and education. Ezioku, I swear to God, Ezigbo talk Igbo. Hey, if there is like 300 and whatever days in a year, I can tell you the truth that I sleep out not more than 20 times in that year. I can attest, I can tell you the truth that I sleep out, or now I carry 20 times in a year. You know, I don't know, for some reason. Maybe it's because of that phobia. I think I still have that phobia. If I've not seen you before, you need to come to a central place where I would see you. It's been me. You cannot see me in a private place. It's very hard. I really, really am so scared of a lot of things. You know, so when I say, but this relationship of this girl that her neck has been cut off is not even a new relationship since 2018. That's what I heard. So it's not even a new relationship, but they didn't start dating from then. From then, they started dating in the 2000s, you know. So, but be that as it may, I think when your girls are growing up, always teach them to always tell people where they are going to, encourage them to share where they are going to tell someone where they are headed, to tell someone how, oh my gosh, how long they are going to be there. I also watched Brekete Family. I was watching my friend Isa discussing about a guy who was just murdered and thrown into a swimming pool to act like as if it was that he drowned. And the guy is in a Nigerian Defense Academy, you know. He's both a soldier, and his friend also was in the academy, the same cadet, Kahanokwa, you know. Year 4, sort of. What they call it, year 4. And the guy really told his father that they were going for swimming, only for him to be killed in that place, you know. And what could cause this killing? Just jealousy. But it was good, a thing that he told his father, and told his father he was coming back around 6 p.m. or just later than 6 p.m. And the father followed that instruction, knowing his child is a very disciplined guy, and waited for him around 6. He didn't come back. He waited for him till 7. He didn't come back, and then started calling him. And because his father connected his phone to the guy's account, any deduction that the guy does goes straight to the father's phone, and he gets the debit alert. So it was through the debit alert of 3,000 naira for swimming that the father knew the hotel that the guy has gone to. You know, and when the father started calling him, he got a call that he should come to Susu Hotel. So the hotel didn't sound like new to him, having known that he got an alert from that hotel bill payment. He just headed to that place, and they had already thrown the boy inside the swimming pool. And he didn't even know that the guy had bruise because the guy was lying like this straight until they had an autopsy on the guy after so much brouhaha with the guy and his elder brother who murdered the guy, obviously, as alleged. Now, the matter is still on the go. It's been 3 weeks. The Nigerian Defense Academy, the Nigerian Army, and the Nigerian Police Force are on it very critically because that guy who is in his class needs to be brought to book. And then the police guy who has paraded himself as a diver, knowing that the guy who lured this guy out from their house for swimming and constantly has visited this guy severally, luring him out for various swimming and stuff, is the younger brother to the guy who paraded himself as somebody who brought a diver after they've already killed the guy. So it's good that when you're going somewhere, please endeavor to tell someone where you're going to, whom you're going to see, when you would leave the place. Consistently chat your brother or sister. Tell them, I am in so place. If you're comfortable, tell them you're comfortable. If you're not comfortable, tell them you're not comfortable. Men, I am just like that. In fact, if you sit around my house and I look at you and I don't understand that sitting around, I send a voice. You would hear my voice. Can you please leave that place? I say it loud and clear. You hear me talk. Can you please leave that place? Whoever you are seated at that social point, please leave. You would have to leave. If you don't leave, I'll call the police to come and carry you. It's not a joke. So when you're the security conscious, within and outside, is very important. Within and outside, you know, we will not treat this with pampering feast anymore. We will not. Tell people where you're going to. Tell them how long you will be staying there. Tell them what you intend to do there in case you overshoot the time. So that people will begin to search for you, look for you, and find you early enough. Oremba. I hope this message sings. Young girls, I don't know the audacity that you carry. But whatever audacity that you think you carry, I don't think it's healthy that when your elder ones are around, senior brothers are around, or senior sisters are around, then you have the nerve to and then whisk away and stay there for more than a day, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hey, which kind of morale you get? How na they take do this kind of thing? Or they so quick can jeribe? If they run? No, now I will go today, then go home tomorrow, then come home, then prepare tomorrow again, come again and better, then go home, then prepare again for the next 3rd day, go and collect another one, small, before Made bego. Because all these guys, when they finish with you like that, he bego, they sweet. I told somebody, I said, this thing is sweet. Like, how can you go and stay when your brothers and sisters are at home? Let me leave you all. I couldn't. I cannot really. I seriously can't. I never gathered that morale. I swear. I know if you do I never gathered that morale. Like, before I can even step out of this house, I'll make sure that the little boy has slept before I can step out. Because I don't want him to ask me those questions. I mean, where are you going to? And stuff like that. I don't need all those. I'll make sure I sneak out. When I come in, he'll say, hey, Mommy, I was looking for you. I didn't see you. Hey, we'll then talk well. But guys, don't encourage your girls to go out and spend days when nobody knows where they are. When you are not able to reach them, consistently check on them. Call them. Are you all right? Yes. You kumawe go kwanangida when they come back. Call your people. Let them know that you're all right. Eh? Chineke ekwekwene ka ijiri aka ije n'ọnwụ ayo. I will repeat, may God never allow us to go by ourselves to our graves. May God not allow people whom we've gone to visit to be the ones that will kill us. May God not allow such to happen to us. So everybody who is born today, I say happy birthday to you. Ne, I say happy birthday to you. Ne namabeze. Many more years in good health, more income, and in plenty favor. So guys, I would leave you all and say good night. Chiwendo Kuli. I would say good night to you all. And factually, I haven't gathered that morale to be able to sleep out when my seniors are around. How will I even come in the morning? Yeah, I go window, I feel fall for ground. You know, even take an age more. It never used to be part of me, so I think I still have phobia for stuff like that. God have mercy. Now, this girl don't go Adam Made, that has been trained from kindergarten to headed for youth service. Now her head is chopped off by one Okoko. Hi, oh, Lord have mercy. Kai. God. I don't know. Man. Thank you guys for joining. Thanks. I see plenty of people on this session. God bless you all and good night. My name is Ozie Ejiofor. Please follow me through. Follow on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, every of the social media platform. Just follow through. I'll be very grateful. Very, very grateful. At Ijele Solid. Ijele Ozioma Christy Ejiofor. That's my name. On all the social media platforms. On YouTube, Christiana Ozioma Ejiofor. On YouTube, Christiana Ozioma Ejiofor. Oh, Chico, today is your daughter's birthday. Oh, great. Happy birthday to her. Greetings to her. See how many more years. Oh, blow her kisses. So all those born today, I say happy birthday to you. May God grant you speed in all sides. Theophilus, dalo. Na amadi akari before ngo cha afani na anu wachi ejikwa o. But I really appreciate you all. God bless you. Silas, thank you. Anybody, he said, am I sure? Yes, I'm sure. I'm very, very sure. I've not tried it though. I just tried it this Christmas. And it was my brother who gave me consent to even do so. Sometimes say my brothers, they see me like say I know they do anything. How much I made book. Oh my God, I swear my brothers, if they ask them now, they go say, hey, this our girl go anywhere, she go heaven straight. If we pick that, they don't know say that be badass chick. Hey, oh Beyonce, oh greet her for me. Greet her for me. Tell her happy birthday. Ifeanyi Solomon. Dinkem. Scope Villa. Peter Nato. Kate Ebube. Ezi Ihuoma. Engineer Chris Innocent. Uju Okeke. Nneka Nwankwo. Chigozie. Obinna Charles. Emeka Okafor. Chinwendu Okoli. Jerry Akabweze. Obika Geraldine. Faustina Uka. Angel Ifeyinwa. Friday Okure. Chris Ella. Ugachukwu Reginald. Raphael Gina. Interlace, Phase 2, Pastor Ifeanyi, Fiobi Chinaza, Ruth Nneoma, Nkechi Ga-ekwu Okpara, Charles Taylor, Francisco Chigozie, Ngozi Ugochukwu, Nneka Chidimma, Paul Nneji, Henry Frederick Chinedu, Ruth Ogbu, Chukwu, Okwudele Chukwu, Chinita, Ugochi Mereze, Paul Chukwuka, Ejindu Chigozie, Charles Udeokolo, Mary Sylvester, Chudi Onyama, Sophia Okoye, Mmiri Doredo, Edith Nkiru, Nkechi Agweme, Moses Chineme Nwa, Andy Nwobodo, Ifeanyi Samuel, Meg Nwadike, Ebere Tina, Tony Best, Emebego Kachi, Stephanie John, Uche Ewurum, Austin Diara, Paul Okwo, Obinna Joseph, Emmanuel Nka, Anozie Bernardine, Ebubedike Frank, Valentine Anyebwe, Val, Ada Angel, Jenny F.A. Hey Jenny, what's up? Happy New Year. Ifeanyi Arua, Onyinye Natasha, Usnachi Young, Chinasa Morgan, Philip Aka, Chika Mburuma, Stella Gold, Blessing Okonkwo, Honorable Chukso Kori, Austin Ebueze, Charles Okpara, Patricia Anubalo, Chineye Gifts, Michael Unebu, Kichukwu Emmanuel, Chantel Ike, Judge, Julius Oko, George Cabo, Imon Ezobi, Ogochukwu Kongo, Eloka Ikebuako, Amara Clara, Chineye Gift, Anyi Mike, Kingsley Olariche, Lolo Laura, Leke Ogumbosi. Oh, Leke, how are you? Oh, if I was going to marry a Yoruba person, I should have married Leke. Oh, Wallahi, Leke, my love. Hey, Sobechukwu Okoli, Chichi Francisca, Leke, Emeka Chuks, Alice Amarebu, Ugo Israel, Michael Chinedu, Emeka Chuks, Gregory Ugumba, Debbie VC, Chukwebuko Okoye, Fali Bueze, Uche Lawrence, Asamoga Evelyn, Ike Emmanuel, Obi Ifi, Madu Josephine, Gordon King, Ezike Bridget, Chinoyalom Uwakwe, Ofo Jebe Chinwe, Obioha Hyacinth, Ngozi Nwoko, Oge NP, Vivian Ojukwu, Emeka Umeofo, Zaida, Nkechi Odewampa, Cos Ubuago, Magana Ebo, Wango Ebubalo, Christopher Obinna, Martha Cheluchi, Obi Nwanne Nwachukwu, Ebele Ofedu, Usulo Oluchi, Oji Chizoba, Ubiego Akabekwa, Chinonye Gertrude, that's a sweet name for me. Onyede Kaduru, Nwakon Obi Odinaka, Joyce White, Tony Mbeji, Chinegbo Mkpa, Joshua, Buluako, Prophet Bright, Ibeneme Vera, V Kedo, Naima Bosco, Francis Chukwude, Ifeanyi Mbachu, Nwanonyere, Chioma, Joyce White, Chinonso Okoye, Sunday Adejo Omaje, Oh my, thank you for joining. Chinonso Augustine, Maurice Etty, Logo Nwachukwu, Melody Ezala, Ngene Nkechi Johnson Ezema, Eagle King, Leonard, Michael, Roy Don CJ, Kate Okoye, Mr. Park Okezie, Irene Akabog, Ohaka, Ohekelemi Fine, Kuchiobi, Moses Nya, Chimamanda Maxwell, Joseph Kingsley, Sunday Nam, Chumako Peter, Kate Mba, Solid 100.9 FM is watching. Thank you. Thank you, my station. Thank you. Also, Magana Mani. Thank you, sir. Engineers. Cordelia Eze, John Ode, Michael Ezaka. Oh, Michael Dalosa, Queen Chize, Aaron Yamba, Scholar Chioma, Patrick Chukwude, Chukwemeka Swash. Thank you all for joining. I really, really appreciate. Ade Zemba Chidalo, Chibiz, Chukwemeka, Jonathan, Naku, Joseph, Osuji, Ndem, Okwebora John, Sunshine, Kenechukwu Madoka, Gregory, Ogumba, Emi Mescana. Thank you for joining. Sunshine Godwin, Euphemia and Kem Derim, Ifeanyi Igwe, Angel Energy, Uchenna Rachel, Lucy Anyam, Chuka Hunt, Anthony Amadi, Chinwe Uzegbu, Ifeinwa Tina, Chidubem Ebulem, Nelo Chinwe, Lilian Okeke, Ephraim Ezo Okeke, T-Boy Sunday, Ikwule Ebu Peter, Nkume Chinaya, Zoro Oke, Okudele Samson, Maxwell Shaga, Chigozie. Thank you all, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you. Happy New Year, guys. I really, really appreciate you all. God bless you. I'll need to sleep now. Good night. Sleep tight. Have a good rest. Hey, Eluago Athan. Dalo no. Mone Mechibuzo. Onyeka Daniel. I appreciate you all. Good night. Peace out. Please follow through. All of you are not following me. If all of you, they follow me, I come on go if I don't know what till they happen for my life. All of you are not following me. You see how many people I count here? That's a lot. Follow through now. Follow me now. Please. Thank you. Thank you for following. I'll be glad. I will appreciate you. Thank you. Good night. Adeze Dalu. Bye.